Hello and welcome to Art with Mr. P. This week we're looking at 3D or three-dimensional art, and that's when something has depth, is not flat. So we're looking at a kind of sculpture or product design, and there are links here for later on in school when you start to do a bit of design technology. Now, have a look around you and spot a few things that have been designed. That's a bit of a trick request really, because actually all the 3D items around you have been designed by someone. Someone has decided what the chair that you're sat on looks like, what it's made out of, whether it looks good and whether it works. And those are the two important things when you're designing something 3D. What does it look like and does it work well? Now, this week we're going to use papier mache, which I know you've probably used before. And we're going to make something that also hopefully will look good and also be able to work well. Let's do it. Okay, find yourself a bowl and then cover the bottom of your bowl with clingfilm. So I've obviously already cut mine. Make sure that your clingfilm is pushed down well. Okay, we're going to make a bowl out of papier mache. Now I've got some ready-made paste here that I found in my cupboard somewhere. I've already cut some small pieces of newspaper. Now, if you haven't got papier mache paste, I have seen people using wallpaper, but I'm not that fond of it because the manufacturers, the people who make it, put fungicides and things in the wallpaper paste, and the fungicides are essentially poisons. So wallpaper paste is probably not a good idea. What you could try doing is mixing 1 cup of flour in 2 cups of water. Mix it up thoroughly, put it in the microwave for about a minute, take it out, mix it again, and once it's nice and runny, you can use that as paste instead. Yep, so that's 1 cup of flour to 2 cups of water. So I take my little pieces of newspaper and I cover them in paste, and I then cover the bottom of the bowl with my rectangles. Now you need at least, that's a minimum of 4 layers. So think about how you're doing this. Think about how you can cover the bowl efficiently, not by doing the same bit again and again and again, but making sure that you go over all the surfaces. So I keep going, making sure I don't have any lumps or bumps or too many folds. And I keep going until I've covered the whole bowl. Now make sure that all the creases are as gone as possible and all lumps and bubbles have gone as best you can after you've finished your 4 layers. Put that somewhere safe to dry. Leave it for a couple of days. When it's dry, you can pick it up, unwrap the cling film, cut that off, and trim the top of your bowl, and then paint it in whatever way you have the materials to do it. So you might want to use metallic colours that look quite good quite often, or black with some bright colours maybe for a bit of sophistication. But anyway, there is something that hopefully will look good and will work well as a good piece of 3D artwork. So together we've wrapped a bowl in cling film and then papier mache the outside of it. Once that's dried, we've decorated it, or you will decorate it, and hopefully we've produced something that is 3-dimensional, looks good, and also works as a bowl. Well done. Next week we're going back to drawing. See you then.